Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday evening Models for Heroes, Models Mess, Mayhem. Tonight we have Malcolm. Say hello, Malcolm.
Hi.
Gary. Say hello, Gary.
Hello.
We've got Mark. Say hello, Mark.
Hello.
And we've got John. Say hello, John.
Hello, John.
The only one who did it. I was expecting that from everybody. You just can't get the staff these days. Anyway, so after a good session at lunchtime today, we're back again.
Yes.
Give us a shout in the comment section, up and down the left side there, right side, or below us, if you're on YouTube. On Facebook, YouTube is on the right, Facebook is down below. Get it right. So let's go around the desks. Where should we start? Let's start at the back and work forward. John. Hello. Good evening.
Evening.
Oh, I've lost my cursor. There it is. Right, let's put the full screen. How are you doing and what you work? Oh, that's a very shiny point.
It is. It's been gloss varnished. It's my 148 Kame Panzer 2, Tiger 2. I'm just going to do a light bit of dust on it, and that'll be it. So just going to do
you do dust on a gloss coat?
Yeah. Then I'm going to matte because of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bit of white spirit, dab it on, let it dry a bit, brush it off. So I'm just going to get a light coating on there. Then I'm going back into my Bailey bridge.
Cool. What did you use to gloss it?
Sorry?
What did you use to gloss it?
AK gloss, acrylic gloss.
All right, cool.
For some reason, I had some and I tried it and it went straight on, straight through the airbrush. Didn't thin it or anything. So I got myself a couple more, some big ones, and works well.
Cool.
Once I've done that, I shall just matte varnish with my normal Vallejo matte.
Yeah.
And that be it finished. I'm just going to have to do a diorama for it. But my dioramas are going to go on the back burner until I've got through my whip.
Oh, yeah. Which is your whip?
Oh, I've got shed loads. Oh, so many things. I'm not going to go through them at the moment. I might put them in my bench one day and go, this is what I've got to do.
Right. So what's that you're stirring?
This is Africa Dust Effects from AK.
Okay. And that's got white spirits in it?
No. This has got the dust effects.
Oh, right. Okay. So it's liquid, is it?
Yeah.
Didn't know. Never used them.
Yeah, I'll push it on, let it dry a bit, then use the white spirit to thin it down and let it just run away and thin it and take some off. It'll just go where I want it, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Won't need a lot on. On the cloth, there's the cloth. And away we go. I just want to get this finished, so it's another one out of the way, and then carry on with my Bailey bridge I started the other day.
Yeah.
Still got
Have you got
more
a time frame on that one?
I haven't yet. Supposedly the person who asked me to do it has been trying to get hold of me, but I've heard nothing since.
Okay.
So I'll get it done as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
So the first thing is getting these bits, these assemblies all taken to bits because they're very badly done.
Oh, good Lord.
Yes. And look at I don't know if you can see that. That's supposed to be straight across.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
good Lord.
Oh, exactly. They've been taken off the sprue and not cleaned up and things like that, and so start on it going backwards.
Oh, marvellous.
Yes.
Cool. Right, we'll let you crack on with that.
Okay.
And we'll probably come back to you in a bit, see how you're getting on. So next we'll go to Mark. Mark, what you got on your bench?
Evening. Well, as if you need to ask. Tamiya 30-second tail hook arrestor. Is
You
what I'm
sold
working on.
for me.
And the tail plane.
Cool. How's it going?
All right so far. I've just remasked up the tail plane, obviously for the centre sections, which are a slightly darker colour.
Yeah.
The tail plane, the arrestor hook, sorry, just for a bit of embellishment, I've undercoated in yellow, top coated in red, and I've just marked off some with some cut down 2mm Tamiya bendy tape, just some white lines, just so you'll get the striped effect as a sort of like a high vis warning for any people walking at the back of an aircraft.
Nice.
And I'm just giving my airbrush a bit of a clean down.
Cool. Right, so we'll let you crack on.
Thank you.
And we will go to Mr. Hicks. Gary, how you doing?
Staff. Not so bad, thanks, Staff.
Good. Don't need to ask you what's on your bench because you can see.
Yes. I've it all broke down now. Doing a bit of detail work on it.
Yeah.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, by tomorrow, I'll have most of it put back together.
Brilliant. Because it's looking really good, that is.
Yeah. I've another 2 to do, by the way.
Another 2?
Yeah.
Land Rovers?
Yeah, I was doing a wee bit of research online earlier on.
Yeah.
And I found another 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've ordered the other 2. One actually had the Milan system on her.
Yeah.
And the other one is known as the Mug.
Right.
It was there.
Driving it was a mug.
No, it was actually designed to carry all their spare equipment.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like extra ammunition, water, rations.
Yes.
I found that online today, so I did. So I actually had to buy them too as well. So I have to. So I have to order another display case to put them all into.
Wow, you got the bug.
No, Thomas.
Yeah.
I'll go through the comments in a sec, but no, Thomas, don't tell him that.
No, I haven't got that one. Yes, I can read it. Yes. No, Thomas, I don't have that one, but I must look it up.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, my God.
Right. Okay, so we'll let you crack on, Gary.
Thank you.
So before we go to Malcolm and myself, let's go quickly through the comments. There's a couple on there. Mark's gone 20 hours, and I've gone something came up. And then Thomas put a rude gif on. And then Mark said, okay. Thomas says, good evening. Thomas and Mark had a bit of a chat. He said he's bored. He wants me dinner. Sounds like I'm on the set of Sweeney. And then Mark's gone, LOL, you're nicked. Got him, Gov. Thomas said, I went to B&Q and asked if I wanted decking. I got the first punch in. Then he rang me up the day after and asked them how the big queue was. Apparently, according to the young girl on the phone, it's the same size as the queue, as a bee. And then he goes on to say about the Aussie six-wheeler.
Yeah.
Right, that's gone through the comments. Let's go to Malcolm.
Hello.
Hello, Malcolm.
Hello. So I'm just carrying on with this Aldine.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes, you know what. So I had an issue. I had an issue here. So I got the. Let's see if I can focus it. Hang on. Oh, amateurs. No,
Remember, for focusing, you meant to shout, boom!
boom! Yeah, it doesn't seem to work with me.
just have to use the slider manually. So here we go. So this bit here, it was the final part I had to put together on this cube. And as I was kind of putting it together, I realized I hadn't scored this very well. So this didn't bend, which, as you can see, hasn't got the proper bend like this side has, unfortunately. So I've used a bit more glue in there to try and fit it in and then lift it, but then that made it all really wet and damp, and it got all squidgy, and then I ended up putting a hole in it. So I thought I'll let it dry, and it's dry now, so I'm going to fix it. But then I realized that these things here actually cover these holes. They go in these little gaps. So I don't think I need to bother, which is great.
Nice.
They're a bit weird shaped. I was still trying to work it out, but on the instructions, there's like a little lip that sticks out on these boxes here. Yeah, you can see how small this thing is. Trying to fold these around is going to be difficult. So that's what I'm doing. I'll be mostly effing and jeffing at these things.
Maybe you need a paper bender.
What did you call me?
I said maybe you need a paper bender.
Gotcha. Yeah, maybe I do. I've been using just sort of flat tweezers at the moment. That seems to do quite well. But yeah, that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. Trying to find the rest of them now. I did have a few more on the table.
Yeah.
Not missing again. That carpet monster's obviously reached up the table leg and pulled the stuff off my table. Either
that or the cat's got on there and tapped it off.
Oh, possibly. Yep.
Yeah. Been offended by it.
yeah, that's right. It's like, you should have finished this by now. What about you, Steph? What are you up to, Massa?
I've finished off doing my Fox Hotel.
Yeah.
And Thomas has just said Malcolm is definitely in the middle.
Aye.
So,
sorry.
I don't know whether you can just about see it there.
Yeah.
So I've put that colour on, which is the undercoat. Yay! I've primed it. So
yeah.
I am now ready to start doing some proper spraying.
You said when you showed us a couple of hours ago, you said you weren't very happy with it. Was it because it wasn't lined up very well, or what?
I've messed around with it this afternoon.
Right. Okay.
So hopefully that will come out all right. If not, I can just touch it up.
Yeah, well, it's a brilliant little detail. Really good.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's that done. And it's soon going to be time for lots of painting and spraying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I want to do it all in a wanna. So
how is it going to be as big as Dave's build, or is it going to be wider than Dave's build? Longer?
Well, there's the body.
Dave's build?
Yeah, he's F18.
Yeah, Dave's doing the F18,
right,
isn't he? He's doing his wings tips down.
There you go.
Wider.
Let me try and get this in.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be the same length.
There you go.
We'll have to have a competition, find out whose is the biggest.
So from there to there, that's it's 44 centimeters across there. So it's actually in length. Without the pitot probe, it's 48 centimeters long.
Wow.
And it's 43 wide.
Gosh. Well, if Dave pops on, we'll have to find out how big his is.
Yeah. And as you've seen probably before, that's the baseboard I'm putting it on.
Yeah. Well, great.
So it'll probably go on like that.
Yeah.
Or somewhere along that lines.
Yeah. I tell you, it's been a really good watching you putting this together, because you're doing a stunning job, mate.
Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying it.
No, it's
Teaching
cool
people
'cause
new skills and all sorts.
yeah, it's a subject that you're very interested in, obviously, and
Yes.
you know, it's something different. I've never seen a crashed one before, made up as a model anyway. So
I've seen a couple of ones that people have gone, yeah, I'd like to do that, and made a crash one, but I've never seen anybody copy an actual downed aircraft.
yeah,
People have done their own variations on an old crashed Stuka or Spitfire or 109 or Beaufighter,
yes,
but I've
yes.
never seen a replicated crash site.
No, I mean certainly not a modern one that I can think of.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Really good.
Thank you very much indeed. So I'm just going to be doing Niff Naff and trivia this evening.
Right.
We've got a comment on there from a Facebook user saying, "Evening, lads."
That is Mr. B. Is it Mr. Blake? Yes, Mr. Blake.
Evening, John.
Hello, John.
And Thomas has said, "I've been spraying around the house. That'll teach the cat." Lovely.
John, I passed your email on to somebody today who was through a referral and lives reasonably close to your session in Mania. So I asked him to get in contact with you to find out when your next session may be. Okay. So just look out on your Outlook email address occasionally because he might be popping up. All right.
Yes. I should go and have a look in a minute.
Yeah. Well, I sent it today. Same with you, Steph. I think I mentioned that, didn't I?
Yes, you mentioned that to me.
Yeah. So
Fact,
there's 2 referrals in that area.
I will have a butcher's.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So how do you? So I've got my settings on my phone. I know there's nothing to do with modelling at all, but I'm trying to set my phone so it doesn't keep going to turning off. Going to sleep. How do I keep it awake? Is there a setting?
Stop talking to it.
Yeah, start talking to it. That'll send it off.
No,
though,
stop talking to it.
Stop talking to it.
What phone is it, Malcolm?
It's a Huawei, and it's running Android. I'll have to Google it or something because there's lots of different settings all over the place.
Yeah, it'll be something within your settings.
Yeah, in display or screen or something.
Yep.
Scream, time out, Malcolm.
Time out, yeah. Search for that, aren't I? I've muted Mark because he's spraying.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still spraying.
I bet he's making a mess.
No. He's doing his phantom, isn't he? That plot, no.
See, James has been trying to saw his hand off.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Do we know the story yet?
No, I put on the message. I said story time ? But he hasn't bitten, unfortunately. He did blame his wife, didn't he? If I remember rightly.
Yeah, he did.
In the garden.
Oh wow! How has his wife made him? Maybe she said do some more sawing, and so he ended up cutting himself, and that's how he's blaming his wife. If she hadn't said anything, or if it was a physical. Look at that badger, and then he looked up and cut his arm or something. Don't know. We will find out.
I'm sure we shall.
Right, Mark's still airbrushing. Yeah, so I said before, I'll mute your mic if we were doing like a one-to-one thing at the beginning or the end. So don't take it personally, though. Just trying to make the audio sound a bit better. And I can't unmute your mic if you mute it yourselves. Which makes sense, doesn't it? So how is John? How is Thomas? We've got 3 people watching. Have you ever tested it, Steph, to see if when you have the models mess open, to check the chat? Does that count as somebody watching? Even though it's yourself. He's not there. There you go, Mark. Sorry, I muted you, buddy.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Come on your bed. Honey, on your bed. Come on. I should really stop talking to Lisa like that.
Thomas says, Malcolm, if there's a competition to see whose is the biggest, we could call it Which Plonker's Tonker is a Stonker. Pretty good. Like that.
Oh, you've really offended Mark because he's cleared off.
No, he's still there.
No, Mark's gone.
Huh? Oh,
Well,
yeah. I think he was trying to unmute his mic or something. There he is. You're right. There he is. One thing that has happened, though, is the comments on StreamYard or on our end, Steph, seems to have paused.
Notification. It automatically resorts the sound out of the earpiece of the phone rather than the speaker at the bottom.
Ah.
So I've then got to go through and redo all the settings, and which time, as soon as I do that, it kicks me off.
I see. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thomas says, be careful going into the military camps with the Huawei. They're banned inside the wire. Yeah, they are. Absolutely. You've got to go into a locker, into a Faraday cage locker. And yeah, you're right. I do. It's not just putting them on thingy. It's airplane mode, or turn them off. Got to put them in a locker. John Blake says, Steph, what are you dipping things into? I don't know. I didn't see him dipping.
I'm dipping my wick.
He's dipping his wick into his. I don't know who he's dipping it into. What were you dipping into? What? I didn't see that.
It's my clear.
Right.
This is clear.
Yeah, so that's clear. KLEAR.
Oh yeah.
And I dip all my bits a couple of times, and then I use that. Then I wash them, so it gives me a shiny surface.
Right.
Right, give me a mo. I'm just going to refresh this web page.
Yeah, see if that helps, or if it kicks us off.
We're not.
Yeah, Thomas put test message just now. It hasn't popped up, but it popped up on. It's popped up onto our screen here. Thomas says dipping it into his Horlicks. Funny. No, hasn't popped up.
Yeah, they're all. I've got them through now, so I've been through in house. Malcolm is a competition. Yeah.
Yeah. They're not showing up, are they, bud?
Well, they are now. I've refreshed the page. Do you want to do another test, Thomas? Just to see if that'll pop up.
Thomas says it's the RAF contingent, Horlicks and Jack and Ori before bed.
No, it's not updating.
No.
Yeah, we'll have to via the web page.
Yep, no problem. Which you kind of do already, but okay. If we missed your Yeah, if we miss your message, we do apologise. We've had a technical difficulty on our end, don't we? I've never seen that before.
No, I haven't.
I know
Mute.
when I logged in this evening, there was an error message saying that the streaming to Twitch was not working, and they were working on it. So maybe there's something going on server side. Don't know. All it really means is that we can't put the new messages up on screen. That's really all.
Yeah. Well, I'll carry on. I'll stay on the Facebook one.
Yeah, right.
And if I need to do anything, I can do anything there.
I put a test message into the chat. You see, into the StreamYard chat. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting. Weird.
Triple T test.
Yeah. Never mind.
I can see Thomas has just done a second test message, the third test message into the Facebook. Has it popped up on the StreamYard, Malcolm?
No, the last StreamYard message we have is Thomas's one from 8:14 saying that he's been spraying all over his house.
Ooh. If I refresh my page, then they all come up, but it means going out and coming back in again.
Yeah, don't worry.
So
Just
I'll stay on the Facebook page and keep an eye on the comments.
Okay.
And do those, because
Okay.
it'll pop up saying that somebody's message on.
Yeah, no, they're not popping up. George is not on, is he? Because he's usually on the Facebook end.
Yeah.
Thomas Charles put up there now. I put test message in at 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that come up on your StreamYard page?
No.
No, on Facebook here, Steph.
Yeah, I've got Facebook up on mine now. So
I Facebook up online here as well.
Yeah. Cool.
Don't worry. We'll be all right.
Be happy.
We'll cope. Oh, this is so fiddly. Ugh.
Now the moment of truth.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
That's
Mask
bled.
it. Huh? Is it working, Mark?
I'll let you know in a moment.
Test message 2028. Test message 2029. Okay, John Blake's just said, enjoy the rest of the night, lads. I'm off.
Bye, mate.
Okay, you take care, John.
What?
That was John Blake, not you.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Mark. We're all watching with bated breath. It's frozen.
Yeah, that's about right for Mark.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
It almost freezes and then appears somewhere else. Has it worked?
We'll just get this last bit off and I will do a grand reveal. It's just bled on a couple of little strips, but
Well, don't cut it then.
what? No, not that, you killer.
You just can't get them to laugh these days.
That came from the
Oh.
heart, that one did.
Yeah, I know. That was an automatic response rather than
It was.
Let me just
That looks
say-
well, mate.
Well done.
And it's just bled a couple on the middle too. It's a bit difficult to get some form of focus.
Don't drink as much.
That's cool.
Nice.
It's always tricky, isn't it? Always tricky.
On the plus side, I suppose, that side where it's bled will be against the heat shield anyway, so it won't be in view. As the tail hooks, the arrestor hook's not going to be down.
Yeah. Cool.
So
You always touch it up by a paintbrush.
yeah, there is that.
Oh. See how Gary's got his Tamiya open right there. Now, there's no way that I would be able to have my Tamiya pot open for that long without it all drying up into a sort of crusty skin. So there must be a humidity going on around you, Gary, that is beneficial to acrylic paint.
He's in a bog, isn't he?
Oh, of course he is. That's what it is. That's the secret. It's like
And the boys.
he's built his own house on a wet pallet. Love it. What an ingenious super skill. Yeah. Wet pallet road.
So, Malcolm,
Yes, buddy.
are you guilty of eating penguins?
Yeah, so I had a. It's not that exciting. I had a penguin as part of my lunch today, and while I was kind of chomping on my lunch, I was on mute and I had my camera off. And just as a quick cheeky thing, I put the camera on and put the penguin on, and then turned the camera off again while I was eating it. And then I took it out of the wrapper, put the wrapper down, and put the camera back on, and then turned it off again. For anyone who was paying attention, would have been treated with an image of my penguin wrapper. And Thomas, in his wisdom, was able to rewind the video and screen grab it. That's the case. That's what happened. That's my story, and that's what I'm sticking with. So we have to be careful, as it is a rewatchable stream. Did you watch this afternoon, John, or are you out and about?
Oh, I was busy this afternoon.
Oh.
Why was I mentioned? Did they take the Michael out to me? Do I need to be worried?
No, not at all. You were missed.
Oh, someone's aiming at me? I'm going to shoot the person who did this.
So why are you taking it on then? Why is it a project that you've...
It's just a friend of mine.
Well, an ex-friend.
Yeah. No. He's 80 odd.
Oh, okay.
Ex-armored engineer. Guns. And he does this museum. He wanted to put a Bailey up, and he saw this. And I think he went, "Oh, right, this should be easy. It's only a model." So if he only started a different place.
It's only a model.
It's just so. No.
You're right there, John. It's like doing more than just modeling.
I want to go in a corner and cry.
You take a break.
Oh. But I know he wants it done by the time the museum opens, which will be soon, I think.
Oh, this is for the museum up the road, isn't it?
Waterbury, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you can only do your best with what you've been given.
Yeah.
I know you obviously want to do it the best.
I might just have to find another one and buy it.
Right.
It would then give us enough parts to do what we want with it easily. I've got to try and build extra transoms as it is. The more bits we get, the better, because he wants it like in a training environment where it's part built, but you need bits on the ground for extra, because if he does a single double but 3 bays, this is a double, triple bay.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of bits as such. He wants to know there's not enough transoms and there's bits and pieces. So I might have to find another cheaper one to help out.
Maybe do that. Put your mind at rest a bit.
We shall see. We shall see. It's just getting these bits off, these little bits.
Yeah. We've got a comment. Thomas Charles says, I think a penguin chocolate biscuit crumb bounced off Malcolm's beard into his computer, landing on the PCB, and by sheer fluke created a pastry version of the flux capacitor. Somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle, a United States Air Force pilot that has been lost for 40 years has been found asking who the hell is Thomas Charles.
I tell you what, that's one hell of a mind he's got.
Yes.
I'm not going there.
It is.
Still on mute.
Mm-hmm.
Still on mute. I'll be off.
All right. Getting told off, isn't he?
He's probably getting it in the ear.
I told you got to clean that garage.
What are you doing out here playing on your models again? Were you on with us, Gary, when you got caught?
No.
We were sat here modelling, and his wife came in and gave him a right bollocking.
Did not.
He'd meant to come in to clean the garage up. And he got caught, and he got told off. You just got to go, boys. You've been caught.
Go.
Bye, boys. You've been in trouble. We did, Titter.
We did. Just a bit there. Oh, so look at this. Look at look what I'm doing.
Look at me. Look at me. It's all about me.
Look at me. It's the Malcolm show. You see how small this is? You see what I'm having to do?
You're the one who decided to build it, Malcolm.
Correct.
No sympathy.
No.
Self-inflicted. He'd be up on a charge if he was in. Self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Thomas has just said he got a parcel from UPS, opened it, and a bloke from Prague jumped out. I was quite happy as I was expecting a check in the mail.
Good one.
Where does he get them from?
I think he has a.
Yeah. I think
Sorry,
so.
Malcolm.
Sorry, I know. I'm going to say exactly what you're going to say, but go ahead.
I think he has a joke book just sitting there ready for when we go online just to hit us with them.
Yeah, I think so. He sits there with the joke books he got from the library and Google, and he's ready to rumble. He's got
Well, he
Bob,
told you where he got that one from.
he's got Bob Monkhouse sort of tied up in the corner.
But Bomb, if he has, he's going to be not a pretty sight.
Yeah, it's could be another comedian that was as quick-witted.
He's also said Malcolm has more creases.
Oh, that should be good.
Oh god, it's a good one. I mean, look that.
Malcolm's got more creases than a week one recruit's uniform.
Oh, that's a good one.
What is it? I don't have a joke book. It's all out my head.
Oh.
Yeah, that is. Yes, you do need help, mate.
We all need help.
Can I come and play on your planet? Because it sounds a lot more fun than mine.
Excuse me.
Oh, Mark's back off mute.
Yes. Wasn't quick enough to mute him.
Thomas wants to know what's old and rusty and outside Canterbury Cathedral. Oh! Terry rates his bike.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Oh. Too soon.
Too soon?
No, I'm just joking. Oh, done it.
Yay!
Did it. Check it out.
Nice. Looking good.
See that?
Yeah.
Now I've got to do the other side. And then I've got to do the other three. God.
I really don't want to say this, but Thomas Charles, I knew a guy that did artexing and then became a pilot. He reached his ceiling.
Yeah, don't get it. Oh, I see. Right.
Oh, really?
Shut up, that pigeon.
I don't know. I thought it was tumbleweed going across the screen.
That's the wood pigeon now, isn't it?
There you go, just shot it.
I mean, that's lunch sorted.
Yep, lunch tomorrow. Pigeon pie.
Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon.
Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon.
Thomas has said, I think he's just realised that by the time you finish that paper craft one, the ink will have faded.
Yeah.
Thomas has said, no play, no duff. He's in a really silly mood. His mum had a heart operation this morning and he's now back at home. That is awesome to hear, mate.
Oh, good.
Be as silly as you want to. Just be aware.
So you just put the little triangle up in the corner.
Yeah.
Gary, did you see a chap called Luke Carswell posted in the Model Mess?
I did. I seen his Pink Panther there.
Have you seen it before?
No.
Right. Yeah, I know it was a bit late, but thought it'd be interesting to have a look. It's not
That's
the same
what got-
kit, though.
No.
No worries. Yeah, I like Luke. I like time for Luke.
He's some model.
He is. He's got an amazing beard as well. Super bearded.
Just like mine.
Just like John's. Okay. All right, check it out. Ugh. It's done. It's folded up and everything. Thank you. Yeah, there's a little bit of a bump on the back. That's okay.
And it took you 45 minutes.
Yes, that's not bad, is it? Eh?
No, it's not.
No.
I would say 48, but we were 3 minutes late.
Yeah. 45 minutes, and now I've got another 3 to go.
What, minutes?
No, another. These things to do now.
Be prepared. Thomas has just typed long story time.
All right, sit back. Get
Relax.
comfy.
To make yourself comfortable, make a cup of tea. Right, before joining the army on the Saturday, on the Friday, I was at my mate's house. He went upstairs to the loo, and there was a knock at the door. It was Jehovah's Witness. So I invited them in, and they sat on the sofa. Give me a second, I'm just expanding this. I snuck out the back door to go home when he came bounding down the stairs, exclaiming, he laid a world record cable in the loo. Then, after basic training finally caught up with him, yeah, they were in the house for about 4 hours. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
That's very good. How did you do that sound effect?
That was me.
Oh. That was me.
You're nearly as good as me, Malcolm.
Yeah, nearly. So, some bacon and eggs walk into a bar and order a beer. And the bartender says, "Oh, sorry, we don't serve breakfast." Oh, I've got a knock-knock joke. Who wants to do a knock-knock joke with me?
Go ahead, Malcolm.
All right, Gary. Ready? Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Control freak.
Control.
Okay, now you say control freak who?
Control freak who?
You just have to say control freak who.
No, you was right with your first answer, Gary.
Well,
I got another good knock-knock joke, Gary. You ready?
no, thank you. No, get. I walked into that one.
I've got another good one.
Yes.
Ready? You have to start. You have to start.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who?
Huh? You just have to start the knock-knock joke, and then I can finish it. Ready?
Ready.
Go for it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
There's got to be a punchline.
There has to be a punchline somewhere.
That's it. That's the joke. That's it. Just ask me
Here you
to
go,
start.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
One for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nikki.
Nikki who?
Nikki Lauder. Knock, knock.
Nikki who?
Oh,
That's good. I like that one.
what do you think, John?
Who, me?
Yes, John, you.
Well, I was just looking for some Bailey, but
I think he was stabbing himself with sharp implements.
His ears were bleeding.
I was zoning it out. Giving no, they're not doing knock joke.
Okay, I've got a really good one, and this is my one of my daughter's favourite jokes. Are you ready? What is What is Beethoven's favourite fruit?
Knock.
Anybody know? What is Beethoven's favourite fruit?
Come on, then.
Banana. I love it. Oh, it's a great one. Banana. Anyway, I'm done with that. I'm going to carry on with these.
Here's one for Gary.
Go.
Where's the Pink Panther from?
What do you mean? Where is it from?
Where's the Pink Panther from?
I don't know.
I don't know. Where is the Pink Panther from?
Where is the Pink Panther from?
Durham. Durham, 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 Durham.
I should have guessed Aria for come up with this stupid joke.
Oh, here we go.
Should have knew it.
Sorry. Another long story from Thomas. Chocolate. Right. Thomas was riding a push bike down a bridge and a bee flew into his face. He fell off the bike, broke his nose, shredded his face, and tore my arm open. So I limped down the road, and there was a barber's shop. And the barber ran out and grabbed me. He called an ambulance, and the ambulance driver ran up, and I was a mess. He asked what happened, and I said, a bee hit me in the face. And he said, what, with the bloody baseball bat? Oh, dear.
I told a wasp joke, I think.
Yes, you have. I remember it well.
Yeah, I do too. I can't remember at all. Something about, wasn't it something to do with a wasp expert, wasn't it?
Yes, European. Good on tight.
Oh boy. Not touching that one. You've read it. I thought you might have read it.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, you could say, Thomas says,
Yeah. Thomas says, what sits on a swing? A little girl with no arms.
excuse me. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we've given somebody an airworm.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Better than Bergerac theme tune.
How does that go?
I don't. Don't. There you go. Fold this bit, fold that bit, fold
Bend
another
this
bit,
one over.
bend that one, untwist that, break this bit.
I'll be back in a minute, lock him in his case, okay?
Before you go, Gary,
Yeah.
Thomas has just gone, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Well, it's not the girl with no arms.
Right. I'll be back in a lock him in inside, all right? Bye.
Oh, Mally Bramall has joined. Hello, Mally.
Hello, hello.
Say hello and join in the conversations.
How did you know that?
Because I'm watching the Facebook feed. And the Facebook feed says when people join in.
Oh, when friends start. Oh, I don't get that.
So I think I might start doing that.
Oh, I don't get that on mine.
Because you're not special.
Mm. Hello. Did you have a shower? Yes, please.
Thomas has said, Thomas Charles joined. Ivor Biggin joined.
We started watching The Simpsons from the very, very beginning because kids have never seen The Simpsons before.
Right.
Remember every episode Bart calls up Moe's Tavern?
Oh, yeah.
And I'd completely forgotten about all that. So it's been quite fun watching those again. Seymour Butts and everything else. I'll speak to Al Koholic.
Excuse me.
Thomas Charles, that is a very, very good idea. I have also thought of that too, as in that would be the mascot for Models for Heroes. You know, you can get like teddy bears and things like that with the T-shirts with your name, your company name or your charity name.
Yeah.
I was always trying to look out for one that was kind of like a monster, or generic monster-looking thing.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
Give me a sec.
Yes, Thomas says, seriously think I have a little furry toy called the Carpet Monster. We could sell it at shows. It would be funny. It would be funny, yes. And we can run a competition to have them send in a photo of doing funny things to other modelers on other modelers' desks. Yes, that would be cool. 3D print some carpet monsters. Oh, I think cuddly toy ones. Definitely, yeah, one day I'll get around to thinking about it. Oh, man.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to click back before.
Sorry, mate. I'm here.
This is my little teddy bear.
Oh, yeah. Hello. So your carpet monster.
I got him in 1986.
Yeah.
Was for some reason all the boys decided to carry teddy bears in their overalls. So we had pen pockets. So we unpicked them.
Steph, sorry.
What?
Is that to cuddle up to when you're at the hotel?
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly what he just said.
We unpicked our pen pockets and they used to sit in the pen pockets. And if the pilots pissed us off, we'd throw them at them. And they'd have to take him flying. So he's got probably about 700-800 flying hours time on him.
Wow.
Tornadoes.
What's his name?
TB.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the bear.
Yeah. TB, yeah. Not the disease.
Just never get him a name.
Yeah, something like that, but more monstery.
Yeah. About that size.
Yeah, so you can sit on your desk. Ooh, that just slotted in. Huh. You love it when it all works.
Thomas, no, he's not bedtime yet. And no, he's not infected.
Yeah. His name's TB as in teddy bear, not TB as in the disease.
Tuberculosis.
Yeah. Good night, tuberculosis. Oh. Okay. I got me a cup of tea.
Lucky old you.
And then, you all right, Mark?
Not bad.
You struggling?
I'm just getting tired.
Do you want to borrow my teddy?
No, thank you. Got one on my own.
What time do you start in the morning, buddy?
This morning, tomorrow morning, and possibly Friday morning, I'll be starting at 4:30.
What time do you need to wake for that?
4.
Gosh, I know. Bloody early. Is it something you get used to?
No.
No.
Just the high numbers of cattle being processed. That's all.
Yeah. Is it a physically demanding job?
Nope. Mentally, yes.
Right, right.
There's just, pardon my French, lots and lots of people that pee you off.
Yep. That's what people do. People are really good at that.
Right. God, metal won't do it.
All right, Jen. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you and love you. I've to try and find a new Bailey kit. This is ruined. I can't do anything with it.
Oh, mate. That's
shame.
gutty.
There's bits on it I need that are just broken. It's just nothing I can do.
Right. Are they rare kits?
I'm gonna have to order one from China.
So that's a yes.
Well, there is some in the UK, possibly. I'll
Yeah.
try and find one. I don't know whether to go for an M2 instead of the M1 version. It's the M1 is a Chinese copy of the Bailey, so it's got best paling. The M2 is the American version, which has got treads. I don't need the treadways because it's going to be part built. Basically, it's been boomed across, and there's nothing. All you will be able to see is the transoms in to hold it across.
Yeah. So, well, the quicker you order it, mate, the quicker it will come.
Yes. Then there's another big problem as well. I'll show you. This is how the decking comes. Let's get it in here. Instead of individual bits,
Yeah.
these bits underneath are individual bits, or should be individual bits as well. I'll need to get them off somehow. They're part of it, or make them.
You're going to be having fun with those then.
Oh, I know. Oh, don't tell me.
It would be quite tricky to make them, wouldn't it?
No, it was supposedly quite easy to put together. As long as you got it level and you build it in sequence. That's the main point. Level and build in sequence and tighten in sequence.
Right.
Hello. I'm going to
Frustrating.
yeah, baby. Oh. But I've never built one in real life. Luckily, my brother has and taught it. So I have an idea. I've spoken to him. I have an idea how it's supposed to go together. But yeah, literally. But I am helping him out with his computer. So,
All right, John.
Right, be good. Hopefully,
Yes.
See you, mate. Take care.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
All right, gents, I'm going to knock it on the head as well.
Yeah, you sound like you're chin strapped.
Chin strapped and other things, mate, which you perfectly well know about.
Yep.
Well, it's good to see you, mate. We would be around on Friday.
I'm not sure as of yet. I may be doing a weekend quiz with my mate on the Isle of Wight.
Ooh, right.
Because we normally have a chat up and pee up, a few drinkies. So I don't know yet. If I'm not, then I'll be on normal time.
Great.
If I'm not on, that's the reason why.
Well, enjoy yourself.
I'll do my best. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Right, Mark.
Please.
Take care.
Later, mate. Take care.
Well, if it bloody switches on.
Well, he could always kick you off, Mark.
He's gone.
Thomas has got a cracking story. Oh, he got a story about a teddy bear. They were woken at 0200 in the morning, the whole regiment. We were on exercise deep in the German forest. We had to march and form a regimental square. Suddenly a pair of headlights came on, and in the middle was a wooden stake. Atop the stake was a teddy bear. My staffy walked out, lit the fuse, and blew it to 1,000 pieces. The CO said he found it in one of the troop commander's bashers. We're not that sort of regiment, he said. Next morning, I woke my troop commander up with a cup of tea. She'd been crying all night. Anyhow, she smiled and said, thanks for the tea. I left the basher and suddenly heard her scream, you bastard. The CO caught up with me later and asked if I'd put the teddy bear's glass eyes in her tea for a laugh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Right, gentlemen.
Yovsky?
Yeah, Ayazovsky.
Oh, buddy. See you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Gary, as well. Gary, tomorrow, 18:30.
No problem. Staff, see you then.
Yep. Take care, guys. All the best.
Okay, staff. Bye.
And then there were two.
Yeah.
The little one said, roll over. After we've done, mate, send me your address, yeah?
Yeah, I will indeed. Welcome.
Buddy.
I see the kits in America are different to our kits.
Which ones?
Do you see the likes of the Pink Panther and the LRDG one? They're two different kits.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
And these are the Tamiya ones.
Yeah. Some of the kits that we get here in the UK are different compared to the ones in America.
Right. Different in terms of what the instructions are different, or how do you mean?
They get more stuff in the screws. More screws.
Right. That's interesting.
Because I asked Warren in my local model shop here, and he said the reason for that is because the UK market don't think that we want to spend the extra few pound on getting more in a model kit.
Right.
That's why.
Oh, okay. So they make it cheaper with their stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the aftermarket market, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Thomas says is off. Cheers, Thomas. The aftermarket market is quite big, I guess. So maybe they're just relying on people purchasing aftermarket bits. I don't know. Yeah. Instead, to know that people do. So, what kind of extra things do you get in the American Pink Panther?
I see you get more array of weaponry. The LSR is an actual one piece, not like in the Pink Panther where it's you just see the rifle butt.
Okay. Yeah.
There are more baggages and more rucksacks in theirs than there is in the one that I done.
Is that just with Tamiya, do you think?
Yeah, that's what most model kits seem like.
Right, okay.
which to me seems a wee bit strange.
A bit, yeah. I've never heard that before.
I didn't realise it until I asked my Warren in the local model shop,
Yeah.
because I happened to see a boy building the LRDG vehicle, which I done a couple of months ago. And he had more stuff in the actual box than the one that I had.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And then and would you believe it, Tamaya are not allowed to sell the SES Jeep in China or any of them places,
Oh, okay.
which I don't understand.
Oh. You heard of that before, Dave?
What's that? Sorry.
Hey, Dave. Dave's here. We're
Hello.
just talking about the difference between the American kits and the UK kits. You get more stuff in the American ones.
I never realised there was a difference.
No, me neither. No, Gary was just saying that you get more in the Pink Panther kit from America than you do in the UK. I've not heard that before. Yeah. Oh, don't know. How are you, Dave?
Not bad, you.
All right. Bit of a late show for you.
Yeah, I got sidetracked just sorting bits and pieces out for work, and I got soaked, absolutely soaked on the bike today.
Did you? Oh gosh, yeah, it did rain today.
It was lovely when I set out, and I thought, "Ooh, there's a big black cloud," and I thought I'll be all right. And so I got home. The bike was covered, absolutely covered, as was I. So basically, I had to clean the bike off, then clean myself off.
Yeah. Never mind. Do you like riding in the rain?
I do. I find it quite invigorating. You know, quite sort of refreshing in a weird kind of way.
Yeah. Do you don't wear glasses? Do you?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you do. I would find it quite difficult in the rain with glasses on.
Yeah. The only problem, you've got to be careful. I mean, it's because the problem is where it's been dry and it rains, it gets slippery, like on the canal path.
Gets fun, you mean?
Well, no. There was one. The problem is there's almost two kind of tracks with a bit of grass in the middle, and the problem is you cross over when there's someone coming the other way.
Yeah.
And there's a few moments where I'm like, whoa, that was close. You just got the bike kind of, you know. And I'm at the age now, if you come off, it hurts.
Yeah, that's
you
right.
You don't bounce anymore.
No.
Lovely ride. But again, as I said, you get back and I'm just like, the bike is just, I'm right, straight out in the back garden, bucket, sponge, bottle of muck off, and then you spray that on, and then the dirt just kind of falls off. So pretty straightforward, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, it could be done pretty quickly too, otherwise it starts rusting.
Yeah, well, it goes in all the pivots and stuff like that, and then you're in a whole world of pain then.
Yeah.
But the last time I was this drenched is when me and Malcolm went to Swinley Forest.
Oh yeah.
And it was chucking it down. We were just we got back because they've got like a cycle shop there. I had to pick something up, and the young lads in the cycle shop were like, these two old blokes. Absolutely, we were the only ones out on the trail. I think.
Did they get the chairs out for you?
Well, yeah, a cup of soup. No, I think they were kind of like genuinely bloody hell. You know, we wouldn't go out on a day like today. So.
Do you go out on a push bike, Gary?
No.
See,
my brother-in-law goes out on a push bike. He does at least 30 mile a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My dad, who's just had his 90th birthday, he'll go out he'll do 40, 50 miles in a day.
That's amazing, isn't it?
That's some cycling.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's kept him alive. I mean, he's got things wrong with him. He's got pulmonary thrombosis in his chest because he used to smoke a pipe. Osteoporosis in his spine, so he's got a recumbent bike. You know, one of the ones that you lay down on effectively.
Yeah.
But you know, the site. If it wasn't for the cycling, he would have been long gone. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Keep that up. I would say as soon as you stop, you stop.
Yeah, that's it.
My granddad was the same. He used to race. Racer bikes, they races. They still call them races. Yeah. So road racing, you know.
Yeah.
The annoying ones where they close the roads and stuff. They used to do that, and we used to go out and watch. You know, if he was coming past, or if it was on a local race, we used to go out and watch him go by. And he did that to quite late. But as soon as he had to stop for whatever reason, his health went downhill very quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with my grandma as well. She was she had a good old run. She lived in Swanage.
Right.
I think I've told the story before. She lived in Swanage, and it was reasonably hilly around there. When Caroline and I wished to go and go and visit her for a holiday, she would be trotting up and down these hills at the speed of light, and Karen and I were puffing away, like, slow down, man, showing us up. Amazing, really, really amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, she had what she used to call poison toe, and that was bothering her, but that bothered her for like 10 years, and she still got on with it. Eventually, it's got too much, and she couldn't move very much, and that was it, really.
Yeah.
Real shame. Real shame. But yeah, definitely encourage him to keep going.
Oh yeah, well he had it. It was about because he had a couple of falls. He came off. He had a normal bike, and what it was, where he's got osteoporosis in his back, he can't adjust his balance. As quickly as, because obviously his back's not flexible. He can't kind of move from site. So he came off, and I was like, that could be. I don't know. Again, as you say, if you can't get out on his bike, that could be quite bad. But again, we got brother-in-law sorted him out, this recumbent, and he's off he goes.
Oh, great. The only problem I can imagine with a recumbent is that you don't get seen as easily. Has he got like a big flag or something on it?
Yeah, he's got a flag on the back of it so people can see him.
Yeah.
But
good for him.
I was up there, this is last Christmas. Said, I'm just going to Thetford Forest, the mountain bike centre. I said, would you fancy coming? Oh, yeah. In a recumbent bike, doing all that.
Oh, wow. That's, mountain biking in a recumbent. That'd be good.
That would be quite something, yeah. Well, actually, the start of the trails, they've got barriers. It's basically because people go for, there was a friend of mine, he lives just up the road. He's there every other day, friend Chris.
Yeah.
And he said the problem is that people were trying to go around the red route with, like, those little kind of trailers they have with kids in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I mean, the red route is not to be taken lightly.
Right.
And, you could get in all kinds of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Gary, I'd never heard of this difference in kits internationally.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
No, there is. You wouldn't believe it, Malcolm.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird. I mean, I can understand if it was like a different language or something, but
but
different content,
Because if you ever find if you bought a kit online, and say if you went to your local model shop and bought the exact same kit, right? You'll find there's even difference that way.
Is that just with Tamiya or?
No, I find it actually with Trumpeter too.
Well, there you go. That's different. So is it best to buy from the States then?
Yeah.
Sounds like
I
it.
bought two there from, I don't know if you watch them online, Andy's headquarters.
Oh, yeah, I have seen him. Yeah, yeah.
I bought a kit or two of him, and
Okay.
I had exactly the same one here sitting in the house.
Yeah.
Two different kits.
Yeah. Wow. That's funny.
You mentioned earlier on about the LRDG Chevrolet.
Yeah.
You remember the IPMS, Gary?
No.
Okay, because you get a quarterly magazine. There's a bloke in there. He's taken the old Matchbox Chevrolet 176 scale LRDG truck and done a conversion with an artillery piece on the back. He's an excellent job on it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I mean, really good, and especially at that scale.
Yeah, it came out today, didn't it?
Sorry, Malcolm.
It came out today, didn't it?
Yeah, I got mine yesterday, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I sent Gary a load of pictures from the Land Rover article.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's got the lineup, hasn't it? Yeah, I forgot about it.
I don't know who wrote that. Who wrote that one?
I don't know. It's not the editor, is it?
Yeah, it is. I think it is.
Oh, excuse me.
It's a good little magazine.
Yeah, it's I think, you know, obviously it's the build. Some of the build, you know, some builds are better than others. But there's, as I said, that little LRDG Chevrolet, that was excellent. Really good.
Yeah. Got it here.
I must get my model magazines.
Sorry, Gary?
Yeah, they're very inspirational sometimes.
I must get my model magazines because our local news agents are still not open.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get digital editions online?
I'd say you would. But I'd still just like dial paper ones sitting in front of you.
Yeah. I'm the same, actually. I must say I do prefer having
There is.
the real thing as well.
Oh, that's nice.
I didn't realise that was 1/72.
Yeah.
Good lord.
So I think pretty much everything from the cab back has been scratch built.
Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, the chain in there and everything.
That's amazing work there.
Yeah, I thought that was the highlight of the magazine, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That is first class.
Yeah, well, I didn't notice the scale. Wow.
Well, I always feel that's the sign of a good model, isn't it? When you assume
Yeah,
it's 1/72 scale and you think it's 1/35, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or you think it's the real one.
Yeah, even better.
There's the Land Rover ones.
Yeah.
I sent you a prototype Land Rover replica. Where is that one? There it is. Look at that thing. It's funny. We were invited to. Yeah, it was Dave Barryman. That is the editor. We were invited to the Land Rover show at the British Motor Museum this year. Obviously, it didn't go ahead. And there's a couple of volunteers who were looking forward to that, and they were going to take their own Land Rovers and stay the night because it was a 2-day event. But obviously, never got off the ground because of COVID.
You see that Land Rover have just released their photos of the new Land Rover Defender.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's quite purposeful.
What
Don't know
is
when it's out.
Gary, what is a pinky?
A pinky?
Do you know?
That's also the nickname for the Pink Panther, is the pinky.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
I had an email from one of our beneficiaries, and he was talking about his service, and it said, and our pinkies were LR 110s.
Aye.
So I was like, oh, okay. So that's what Pinky Panther is. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now I know. Now I know. I said pretend I knew. Oh yes, yes. You can't look these things up. Especially all the the shorthand names for things.
Yeah. Pinkies they were done away with in 86. The actual colour pinky was gone, but they kept the nickname Pinky on.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So what are you working on there, Dave?
Just got the wingtips. Get my wide angle lens out. Wingtips on the F-18.
Are they on? Hang on,
Yep.
Hang on. Oh, that's me. What am I doing? That's you.
There you go. So I took a bit of fettling because they weren't sitting flush. And there's a plate that goes over the hinge. So put some clamps on there just to keep it all in place. But
Yeah, you definitely decided to keep them down then.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it'd be again nice to keep the lines of the aircraft. I think.
No, yeah, you're right. Keep the silhouette, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I think I'm going to do, you got the option. Whoops, you got the option to drop the slats. I think I'm going to do that. Drop the slats and the flaps.
Hey.
So, always an encouraging sign. I've just in the space of today, there's 2 sprues that have been all used up. So I think you're getting somewhere.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. That's good. You're obviously doing something right if you're moving forward.
But so it's just a shame because I think with just a little bit of, I'm not sure it's the mold. I think it might be the molding. I think with a bit more care and attention in the molding, it could have been a really good kit.
Yeah. We were measuring Steph's Tornado to see who was going to have the biggest model by the end of it, and I think his was lengthwise 45 centimeters.
Right.
If I remember rightly. So how big is yours from nose to tail?
Hold on a minute. Ah, 57.3.
Oh, wow. There you go. Yours is bigger. The rumors are true.
It's not how big it is what you do with it. Apparently.
Well, I know. Yeah. That's what I'm told. They're both going to be really big birds, aren't they?
I mean, it's interesting when I first started, I was doing some research. There's a picture I saw of a silhouette of the Hornet with the Super Hornet superimposed on top of it. And it's about a third bigger. It's huge,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just, I mean, effectively, it's, talking to Ian about this, he said a lot of to secure funding for a lot of these projects, they don't, in many respects, it's a new aircraft. It is very different to the Hornet. And what they do is they call it the Super Hornet, so they can secure funding for it. You know, they say it's a development of an existing aircraft, when in fact it's almost like a new plane. You know.
Yeah. Well, I see.
Yeah, it's easy to secure funding. You say it's for an update of an existing aircraft, and it is.
Give it a good
it's
name.
a brand new.
Yeah. You got your Gordon up on screen with you?
Sorry?
You got your Gordon there up on screen. Looking rather swanky in his leather outfit. See that, or a picture of Philip Schofield? So, Thomas was saying about the broom cupboard was to be used for emergency broadcasts.
Okay.
Because it was the only sort of secure inner room with broadcast ability. So it was given sort of priority, you know. So you had to have clearance to be able to go in there,
right?
Because from there you could take over the BBC broadcasts.
Philip Schofield was the most powerful man in the BBC.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Gordon Gopher had his paws on the nuclear trigger.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, you can imagine if something did go wrong and they did have to close, they'd have all the kids' pictures all over the place in there as well. Remember, it was all decorated, wasn't it? Have you ever watched Jez Coleman's stream when he does that? His little Facebook group.
What's that, Malcolm? Sorry.
Have you ever watched Jez Coleman's stream that he does on Facebook?
No.
So he literally has a cupboard that he works in. The way his house is built is that at the top of the stairs is like a laundry cupboard, I guess. Right. And he sits in that sort of sideways. And so his camera's really close to him. I don't know what he's got no natural light in there. But usually you can't tell because it's just a shot of his desk, you know.
Right.
But when he turns the camera on himself, you realize how much space he hasn't got in there at all. It's funny. Right, I'm going to close down the stream now. We've got, how many are we watching? Oh, 3. Probably you, me, and Dave, Gary.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Right. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm going to shut the stream down now. And we'll see you all on Friday at 12. Cool.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.